Yo, what's up? Oh, shit. I don't even know if this is working right now. If it is, please let me know, because there's some bullshit at play. I'm for the first time ever streaming across like 3 different things right now, so it's all coming through a bit fucking crazy. It's also smashed the quality to shit, so that's sick. Let me bump that out a little bit. It's working. Everyone hear me fine, volume's fine and all that shit. Hello, hi. Man, this is a bit mental. Hope everyone's good. Yeah, we're gonna go over all video breakdown stuff in just a moment. I'm gonna wait until some more people come in, but hope everyone's been good. I hope everyone's been fine. It's been definitely a hot minute since we did one of these, just because we've been so busy and, you know, the other obvious shit that happened. But yeah, hope everyone's good. It's nice to be back online, sweating out and being terrified in my own front room, which is kind of funny. And I've also got like this whole setup flipped right now, so I'm like looking over here for chat for some reason, and I'm like, oh, this is good. Let me see if I can just get it up on this screen. It'd be way easier. Dual screen. How the fuck do I do this? Having to type like actually an insane person, which is sick. Hold on 1 minute. Oh, we got a lot of people in here. That's actually crazy. Hello, hello, hello. Right, there's so much stuff coming through. Yeah, I'm going to be answering all the questions that people were leaving on, I think it's the Instagram and on the TikTok video that we put up. Yes, if you don't know, we are on TikTok, so if you want to follow us for any shit that's just absolutely the worst thing in the world, follow us on there, which is nice and fun. Yeah, that should be sound. Yeah, this is on Twitch as well as actually on YouTube as well, so there's dual shit going on. I'm just like freaking out constantly, double checking if it's actually working or whether it's just, you know, my shit being fucked. There's so much chat stuff going on right now. This is so overwhelming. Just streaming things. Yeah, real. Right, hold on. First time catching a static dress stream. Well, hello. You're about to witness about 2 hours of just me fumbling along and not really understanding what the fuck's going on for a lot of it. So it should be a laugh. It should be a good time. But I can't promise anything decent. If you're just joining us, sound, what's up? We're going to go through all of this music video fun stuff. The video was put together by myself and Zach Pinchin. George helped out on the grade as well. Shout out. Big effort this time because it was the first time we've actually had like proper money ever to do a video, which was sick. And I felt like it came together great. It was very out of my comfort zone on how to do videos, to be honest. Working with like a big crew and stuff, which, I mean, it wasn't even like that big of a crew, but in terms of us and video production, the fact we got catering, I think, was crazy enough for us to be like, wow, this is a big deal. So yeah, it was sick, to be honest. It was really good. Sorry, I'm trying to log in at like 3 things at once right now, so bear with me. Some big bullshit going on. Being told to use things when I don't actually understand them is so dope. Hold on, just logging in this shit. I just literally can't see anything going on right now, which is really cool and fun, as you'd imagine. Really cool, lad. But yeah, how's everyone been? Hope everyone's been good. Like I say, it's been a hot minute since I did one of these, and it's been a very long time kind of coming and it's nice to kind of actually be back and doing music again. You know, that's my phone going off and someone saying me I look like shit probably. Right, there we go. Let's mute that. How's my noggin? Bad. It has ups and down days for sure, but there's like a lot of moments where it's a lot worse than we thought. But I try not to dwell on it as much as I can. It's just very hard sometimes when you're losing when you've lost a lot of your memory, and I'm realizing that this is one of the things I've completely forgotten how to do, which is also sick. Fuck's sakes. I can't even see chat. This is fucked. This is absolutely fucked. This is absolutely fucked. I switched from YouTube to Twitch. It's probably way better. I think the quality seems better. So if you're having problems right now with it, let's just switch over. But yeah, right, I can see this now. There we go. Ain't no way I can't stream. Yes, there is. Catching the stream from the hospital right now. Oh. I hope you're okay, Tofu. That sounds like shit. And if you're in an American hospital, I feel even worse for you, because that shit absolutely fucking sucks. How you been? Missing the Pale Fest talk? We've been good, just been busy getting back and just doing shit. Where are we at with this? Will you be painting a Fatal Frame remake? I don't know. It might be the same case as the Left 4 Dead one, where I'm like, oh yeah, I'll check it out, and then just never actually have time to do it properly. But I hear good things about not Left 4 Dead, fucking Silent Hill 2 remake. I hear good things about it, so I should probably try and do it. Came again to Madrid. Madrid, good show, actually. Playing Spain this time was fucking sick. Like, I don't know, that and Barcelona was so good. Like, I know we can't get out there as much just because it's like such a difficult place to actually go tour, but it was really, really cool. Really nice, lad. Really like tour, lad. Thanks for the music. Thanks for listening. So excited for the Motionless tour. Yeah, for those, if anyone didn't know, we're going on tour Motionless in the summer throughout all the states again. Pull up, because it's going to be pretty crazy, I think. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. Did you record any of the vocals with the SM7 you're using right now? Yeah, all of everything you hear is on one of these. I don't think they're the best, but they are the, you know, kind of the stock. Everyone knows how to work with them. Everyone knows how to use them and mix them, so it just works. With all these stuff you do, I understand even trying to pick up a controller is hard. Dude, so much. I like don't get any time to do any of the shit I actually like enjoy doing anymore. Maybe one day. Can't wait to hit California again. Me too. Caught you guys in Munich for the first time ever. Yeah, well, thanks for coming through. Yeah, the tour was really good. I think Europe was a new venture for us. Again, into new crowds, because it's like Paleface and us don't really have much of a crossover sonically, I don't think. So it was performing to a lot of people who had absolutely no idea who we were and just trying our best with that. So, you know, interesting times for sure. But yeah, it was sick. Yeah, right. Let's try get into this then. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin the video. We'll just do a top to bottom of it, and then I'll probably dive into questions from Instagram from there, I guess. I have no way of displaying all the Insta comments and shit, so I'm just going to have to kind of make it up as we go. But let's give this a try real quick then. Let me just do this real quick. Hold on, sorry. 2 seconds. Honestly, mental technology. Absolutely insane. Let me know how mental technology. Absolutely insane. Let me know how mental technology. Absolutely insane. Let me know how mental
levels are for this.
Yeah, let me know how levels are for this.
Levels are.
Yeah, let me know how levels are for this. Yeah, let me know. Sorry. 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 Right. We should be good now. Why the fuck is it doing that? This is good, this. Proper good. I think that worked. You might witness the crash out of me and the end of me right now, but I think that worked. But yeah, that's a video for props. A lot of people involved in it, a lot of people to thank, to be honest. And truly something that I am very proud of, and I'm going to be very proud of, because a lot of work went into it, and just being able to kind of start this like new version of the band after all the fucking bullshit we've been through is sick, and to do it on like a high with a project like this and with the people involved, it's fucking awesome. And being able to actually, you know, do it right in the sense of where we want to do it, rather than just me having to scrape stuff together and make it work, is fucking sick. So, you know, thanks Sean, thanks Sal, thanks everyone at Sumerian for, you know, giving us the op to be able to fully do it properly and do it right. Like, honestly, it's fucking sick. I'm trying to think the best way to do this in terms of all these comments and stuff. I'm just gonna jump on now and go through all the Instagram shit and just pull it up. So first question I got here: when scouting for filming locations, which part of you wanted to film at Manchester Art Gallery? Is the location vital to the rest of the filming process, creatively and practically? So it's really interesting, the story behind getting this venue to do. So they don't normally do hire outs like this at all. I think they've done like wedding functions and like odd little bits in another space in the gallery, but they don't do this. There was originally another spot that we headed for. Hold on. There was originally another spot that we tried to get, and that spot was not available for like when we wanted it, or they stopped replying. It was meant to be like this old bingo hall thing, like an old gala bingo building, and it was going to look dope, but they didn't get back in touch. And obviously I was back and forth with Zach about what to do, because as soon as you lose a location for a video, you kind of lose everything, and it's like, you know, vital that you've got it. So we were just in the midst of trying to like make it work and make it happen. And then this location popped up, and like it just came to mind, and I was like, oh, that'd be sick. And I'd been there before, and then Zach went and scouted it because he was shooting another job in Manchester, and he was like, I think it'd be perfect, because for those who haven't been to Manchester Art Museum, Gallery, whatever it's called, it's very small but looks grandiose. So the sizings of things is a bit weird, but for film and when you're making videos and stuff, that's the kind of thing you want. You don't want to be dealing with such big things that you struggle to light them. You want to be dealing with things that are small, you can light easy, and you can make work. So it came up, and I was like, oh, this would be dope. So managed to get in contact with them, and they were like, we don't normally do this kind of thing, but we've got renovations on, and we have renovations, I don't know when, and I think I'm right on this, but it was like one of the only days in the year that was either free or some other shit, and basically the stars aligned in that moment for us to be able to do it, which was the most mental thing ever. It was still ate up a big amount of the budget, but it was amazing to be able to do so, to be like, oh yeah, we were the band that got the opportunity to shoot in the art gallery that's in the middle of Manchester. You know, it's fucking sick, to be honest, but it is really vital to do so, to have like good location, as I found, because normally we just build locations ourselves and like jump it through there, but this was, yeah, it was crazy to just turn up and not have to dress anything or do anything. It was like, oh, it works, you know. So it was sick, but you needed like different lighting and shit. Back to questions on the old Insta thing. If anyone wants to throw one on there now, just in case I might catch it, absolutely feel free. Where's the leather jacket from? It's second hand. I think it's probably just some, like, it's definitely some cheap shit, not real leather, but like, and you know, I'm fine with that. But I got a good friend Sherman to do a custom job on the back of it and extend the panel out, because the sizing of this jacket is a women's jacket, and it's too small for my shoulders, so the middle back paneling they custom put in with a different bit of fake leather to just add more to the design and then also make it actually functionable, wearable. So that's why it fits a little bit weird. It fits more like a motorcycle jacket where it rides up the back. But yeah. When you wrote the song, did you immediately have a vision for the music video? So when I do songs, when we do songs, I know it's going to happen, or I know I'm going to feel it if I can see something when I'm listening to it. And I kind of just go off that. Like, it won't be the original idea for sure at all, but like it'll build from it and like move. So yeah, like I get it. I definitely see a vision when listening to something, and sometimes it sometimes it helps like finish the song sometimes if I can see it. So for this one, when writing this one, I remember Vin had there was a demo of it that we did that basically didn't even change really. We moved some parts around and changed, and I say it didn't change, it did. There was like some guitar parts which just got made different, but I remember hearing it was like the dum dum bam ba dum bam ba dum bum bam ba dum bam verse, and I remember just thinking, if anyone's ever played it but Crazy Taxi, I just remember thinking and hearing that game, and I was just like, this is so Crazy Taxi. And I was like, how do I put that in motion to a song? So the entire time when listening to this song and writing and going through, it's all just thinking about Crazy Taxi and the like little flame logo, and when you're driving around and picking people up, which is funny as fuck, to be honest. Did you use a tilt shift lens, or was the blur added in post? Also, would love to know a bit more on the color grading process. If George was here, we'd be able to tell you on the color grading process, because we had this massive fucking ordeal, which was so sick, in terms of color grading and getting everything out of it. Essentially, we were putting together a grade, and we'd tried out some other things and gone through some other people, and it came back and it just didn't look how I'd envisioned it at all. So we decided to just take it into our own hands and do it the night before it dropped. So it was very last minute and very like to the bone. So we had to be very quick with how we were doing it. But it was basically me and George sat in the Dublin dressing room on the Paleface tour, just gone, dialing it in and getting the color grade right. And what was really, really, really stupid is I edited this entire project on a HDR timeline. So the whole thing, like when you pulled it into anything, it was absolutely fucking cooked. And I don't know if George is in the comments here. If you are, you can say some shit to fill this in. But it was like, we absolutely, I don't know what the fuck we had to do, but we had to do so much to get it where it was, because the entire video had been made in a certain way that then couldn't be bounced out and replicated any other way you tried it. So we had to basically spend about, I want to say, best part of about 4 hours trying to dial it in and get it right and build it to the thing which we'd previously made. And it was like honing into that kind of gold, like rusticy kind of color. It was just really great doing that on tour, when it's like, hi, I gotta be out in the venue in 2 minutes, and we're like, I'm just uploading a file, please, it needs to come out tomorrow. It was truly stress on stress. But yeah, I'm trying to remember what the other part of that question just was, and every time I close Instagram it does that great thing. Tilt shift lens, no, it was done. Any blurring you see on this one is done in post. Is there something that needs to change in the way you think about shooting and directing when the scope of music video increases? I think it's just more assessing your limitations of what, like, you know, what can stop you from making the thing that you want to make, and be like, can we actually pull this off in a way? Although I will say, and I will admit this, and that I've spoken to the guys about this a lot, having a lot more people involved, you see your money disappear a lot quicker. You see your budget like disappear very quick. So if you're like someone who makes music videos yourself and does all this, I'd say for the most part, just like build your team and do it from there, and kind of see how far you can take that. But just when it'll hit a ceiling, like, of what's actually manageable, because I've been on sets where you don't have enough people and it all comes crashing down, and that is more detrimental than than anything else. So, you know, it is difficult. What are your inspirations for your music videos? Me personally, it's everything from hip hop and rap. To be honest, like anything rap video related to me is always better than fucking rock videos. Or I watch videos from the 80s, so Aerosmith videos and like Poison and stuff like that. And I know me and Sam get a good kick out of Poison music videos because if you watch them, every single Poison music video results in the band jumping off a sound stage, and everyone's just constantly changing outfits and guitars. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all, but it's so funny, and they just keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, and it's fucking hilarious. Like, I remember just being in absolute fucking tears when we were talking about it, because it just like we'd load it up and it's like, why are they doing exactly the same fucking thing again? And then you jump on the next one and it's like, these are doing the same thing again. And then if you go watch any of the OG Guns N' Roses videos, they also just a bit fucking mental as well. Let me just pull up more of these. What did the planning stage of the music video look like? So it was like I said, for the location, that was the biggest stress, really. So it was all about just getting the location in mind. I already had the whole video kind of mapped out and scoped out before we stepped foot into deciding anything else. I know what the story needs to be and where it needs to go. It was just a lot of case of like filling in the blanks and finding the cast and getting the cast right, and then getting the outfits correct as well. That was a very big one too, is like getting that locked in and just making sure all these like small pieces come together. It's where a producer can really help, because I didn't realize what a producer ever did until you start pulling in a lot of people. Then you slowly realize that a producer is someone who fills in all these blanks and does all this shit that you need them to do, basically. So yeah. Which camera and lenses were used? The scenes and were scenes recorded? All right, so this is just basically what camera and lenses were used. So this is one of the times where we didn't like use our own shit, so I'm a little unsure. I'm pretty sure it was everything's just shot on Alexa, other than like the small B-roll cutaway scenes, which are all done on Blackmagic Pocket 6K. Just so, I don't know, it's a grading question thing again, but just making sure it all can be cohesive with itself, really. And lenses wise, I don't know, there was like 11, but it was just all cine lens shit, I'm fairly sure. If not 24-70 or like an 11mm. Who is your makeup artist? My makeup artist is Amber Kia. Her stuff is online at Amber Kia Makeup. The makeup in this video for some performance sequences was also done by Rue James, I think it is, and I think her art is the same, just Rue James on Instagram. When did you guys start writing this song? Fucking hell, it was years ago, to be honest. Yeah, a couple of years ago. This was definitely written a couple of years ago. Why is Sam so handsome and a legend? I don't know. I do not know. I ask myself this question a lot of the time. What the fuck? Sorry, there's so many questions on here where I'm just like, what the fuck does this even mean? What was the Rolls Royce like to shoot with? Very loud and like very big, a lot bigger than I imagined it to be. Slow to move around as well. Shout out John. Honestly, what a fucking legend. I've never seen a car kept in such pristine condition in all my life. I can't remember what year it was, Sam. If you are in here, please fill the people on what year it was. But yeah, shooting with that thing was unbelievable because it was just so insane. What influenced you to pick the neoclassical look and architecture to this song? Was it in your mind since you started in the video? I just wanted to do big, so like a lot of people's perception on just like, oh, this is more expensive, is when you move to like grander locations and stuff, it is like a lot bigger and shit. So I just wanted to have something big. A big reference for me as well was AFI, the Miss Murder video, and the size of that, and that was their like breakthrough song that they did the first time that they had budget, and they just went huge with stuff. And I was just like, I really like that video, I really like the vibe, I really like what everything does. So I was like, let's do a big twist of that, you know. It's sick. Okay, here's a big fucking question. Seeing the new characters and overall aesthetic, I was wondering if Emil and Nancy, like May and Saria, are meant to be some kind of media personalities and actors. So in terms of lore and characters and where we're all going with this shit, just stay tuned with it. This time, you know, it's gonna forge into something cool, like, and a lot more obvious. I think with the storytelling that I've done before, it's never really like, it's been a bit like you've got to dig for it, and that's what I really enjoy about things. But I feel like we're now getting to a point where I'm like, I want more people to understand it a bit easier, especially like going forward and seeing what happens. But we'll dive in. We'll dive in when the time's right. I think we just got to wait a little bit longer before we can start diving. So I'd start making your speculations now and shit. Like, I see people writing stuff. I get sent stuff from people where they've written up about lore and about other shit. And it always, like, you know, makes me laugh and gets me excited, because I'm like, sometimes it's like way better than the actual story that I'd written, and I was like, oh shit. So that's sick. How long did it approximately take to create the song from start to finish and the video? The video start to finish was like 4 days, 4 shoot days in total, but it was like a month of prep. And then we did, I think, I want to say the actual edit took me about a week to get through, because there was just so much footage to cut through. Like the what was left on like the cutting room floor was kind of insane. How much? I mean, not as much for when we did Crying, because for that there was whole scenes that I just didn't use. But yeah. Can I photograph the next time you're in Stoke? Of course. How do you guys start off writing? Do you start with guitar riff or drums? So this one was just kind of all band together writing, which is the same thing we did for Face as well. It's all band writing together rather than just like one thing. So yeah, sick. Oh yeah, Sam's riff. I can't even remember this, but the acoustic guitar in the bridge is Sam. Also, the piano part in the bridge is Sam. In the Airbnb where we recorded it, we literally set up like this. I would think it was literally this mic into the piano like that, and he just sat there and tracked it, and it was banging, to be honest. When are you touring with Loathe? We're touring Australia with Loathe in like 2 months. I don't know if this was again announced, but yeah, there you go. Is the guitar in the music video also the one being played when recorded? Vin question. I think this was done on a telly. I think for the most part this was recorded on a telly. He's probably not even here now, but yeah, recorded on a telly. The guitar used in the video, I cannot remember the name of it at all, but yeah, there you go. Standard telly and JCM 800. The guitar in the video though burns. Yeah, super expensive. Shout out Sam's dad at the Rhythm House in Stoke. If you are from Midlands Way or anywhere in the UK and want to check out a music shop that's unreal, check out Sam's dad's shop, because it's actually dope. Shout out Stoke, up the potters, oatcakes forever. How did you like audience's reaction to the new song during the Paleface talk? So it was funny because we started playing this song before the song was out, but that's like the really interesting thing is it felt it felt good because it felt like a lot of like people were just resonating with like the little thing that I said before it about like the background of the song and what it's about. And then it's a song which, you know, I feel like everyone in guitar music now is just like, as soon as you start playing it, it's like fuck each other up and all this other fucking violent shit. But it's kind of the band we are. It's more dancing, having a good time, and doing other shit like that. So for us, it was kind of sick because I feel like it's us stepping into the direction we're meant to be, where it's crowds dancing, people jumping around, having a good time, rather so much than smacking the shit out of each other and everyone trying to be hard, which is good. Him, Passion, how did that happen? What exactly about their music speaks to you the most? I was like a big hater of it for a minute. I just like didn't get him at all. And then I don't know what it was. I think it was like I just forced myself to listen to it one day, and I watched a couple of the music videos, and I was just like, I get it now. Like I revisited Wings of a Butterfly, and I know that's the most like, oh whatever song for them, but it just did it. And then I watched the videos, and I was like, oh fuck, this is actually unreal, really, innit? So then I went on a big dive from there, and I was like, you kind of can't hate this. It's really, really good. If you guys weren't in a band, what would you be all doing? I know everyone's in chat right now. Personally, I'd probably just still be making videos and doing all this shit for other people. I kind of like can't stop making things. It's kind of what I do. Vin, Cafe Nero. So fun one. If you're from London, Vin used to work in a Cafe Nero in London. Crazy bit of law for you there. And we made and did stuff in his apartment bedroom. Like DSC was recorded in Vin's old apartment with my head under a quilt, and then he made and composed everything and did it. He's Hampstead Cafe Nero, mental. Guilty pleasure in terms of music and other stuff. I don't have any in terms of music because I think everything should just be enjoyed. I really like is it Cake Pop? The song Black Rum and stuff that sounds like that. That's like my kind of horrible, like sickly sweet stuff, which is my my go-to guilty pleasure, to be honest. What does the fetus represent? It's basically the idea of rebirth, basically, and how sometimes starting again can be contorted and be made into other things. This thing that I've got on screen right now here, it should be a slideshow, and it's just not. So I'm just going to try fix that really quick. Hold on. Oh, it's because I've done the wrong thing. Hold on. Ta-da! Oh, gutted. There we are. All these shots here that you're seeing right now, taken by the boy George Holding. Yeah, gutted, honestly. Right, I'm just going to jump back to these comments real quick. Favorite part about recording this one? The fact it's just all of us recording together is my favorite thing. The fact it's everyone doing everything at the same time is my favorite thing. I just knew when we did this one that it was just like, oh, this is what this band is, you know, and it's unique to us, and it's sick. How much time do you spend on outfits and makeup? In terms of design, I just basically like I'll hammer like 24 hours. I'll hammer a day when I do it, and it's just like, you know, like I just keep moving on it and I don't stop, basically. Where was this filmed? It was filmed, in case you missed me saying it earlier, it was filmed in Manchester Art Museum / Gallery, the one in like the centre. Signing session at your Melbourne, Australia show. We are pleading for it. We'll don't do a signing session, just bring stuff to merch and we'll sign it. Easy as. Favourite on-screen kill in a horror movie? Wee. Probably one from Predator. It's not even an on-screen kill, to be honest, though, because he just holds up his spine at the end and it's like, whoa! I'm actually going to shout out George on this one, to be honest, because it's probably Darth Maul when he gets fucking yeeted and it's like, see ya, you know, that's like, that one's dope. Yeah, either that one or when Trinity gets killed in number 2, when she's like diving out the building, like, "Ah," and then she just gets absolutely fucking yeeted. And it's like, and then she gets saved, and it's like, oh, but she does die, so I'll count that as a kill. Would you ever be open to playing shows in Seoul, Korea? Seoul? I don't even know how you pronounce that. Anywhere in Asia, yeah, we want to go really bad, to be honest. Were there any movies or specific shots that inspired you for this music video? I think a lot of 300 and a lot of Greek mythology. Obviously, you can tell because of the buildings and all the other shit kind of going on with the pillars and shit. There was a lot of just more art references in this one in terms of framing and how stuff's balanced. Personally, anyway, there was a lot more shots like that, and there was a lot of back and forth because this was the first time working with like a DOP. Really, yeah. Shout out Tom. It was still us curating the shots and doing it, but it was having to orchestrate that to a camera team, which I found really difficult. But I feel like we got there in the end because the shots that we got, you know, paid off and worked. So that was dope. I'm kind of through on those comments. I'm just going to jump over to the TikTok comments real quickly, so bear with. This is where it starts blaring at me because it's the worst app in the world. Favorite moment on set whilst recording this, defo the banana and custard moment, and you three know what I'm on about. We had catering and it was bananas and custard, and everyone just couldn't stop saying bananas and custard, and it was really funny and really good. Can you do a UK tour again? Maybe. Was the scale of this video bigger since you started with Sumerian? Also, do you think it's a harder work for larger production? Yeah, so this is the thing that I mentioned before. Having this budget and having this, you know, stuff that can actually make it happen is so... It's so dope. Like, being able to just do things now and, like, you know, make stuff happen and be able to make cool things and be able to make things that people enjoy, more importantly, is so sick, rather than doing something that just it gets by and it does well, but it's like at the cost of, you know, a lot of your health is very, very sick. It's very, very sick. So yeah, being with a label who, you know, gives a fuck is sick. Any obvious styles for this one? I'm gonna say nothing that I can remember off the top of my head points out to me. I wanted to kind of create. I hate this using this because I feel like it means nothing at the same time. But like the modern classic is what it's going for. Like it's meant to be timeless with this whole thing. Like you could put this in any time period and it'd make sense. And that's the whole thing that we kind of are moving forward with, especially with the whole like nostalgia thing being in pure like verbatim right now. I'm just like I want to just make sure we're doing our own thing rather than looking like we're jacking someone else's shit all the time. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump in the Twitch chat real quick and see what people are saying in here. If you got any questions or anything at all, just slam them in here. Oh my god, so much bullshit now. It was so cool hearing new songs for the first time at the gig. Mental. What is this? Can you come to Ireland again? Hopefully. It was sick, to be honest, playing there. Like, both shows were unbelievable. Miami show, yep. I think someone actually put the Miami show on YouTube the other day. If anyone wants to go watch it, feel free. Again, if you're just seeing this right now, all shots here are done by your boy George. There he is right there. Yeah, all taken by George. Well, not that one and not the other one, but the rest of them taken by George and done like that. Are the twins Matrix 2 inspiration reference? I think honestly, subconsciously, yes. Probably some part of me. When I wrote it, no. When I styled it, maybe. Annoying question, but any screaming tips? Classically trained and trying to do more of what I enjoy listening to. From everything I know, and I'm not gonna act like I know anything. Try just forget everything you know about singing, because everything you can apply from singing, other than breathing shit, does not apply with screaming. Screaming is it feels like it's from a completely different place. I just take your time with it as well and go easy. If it feels right, it feels right. If it feels wrong, approach it in a different way. I'll come back and try again later. There's a lot of useful shit out there. I recommend all the shit from David Benitez a lot. I know he does some like goofy shit, and like, you know, he does his content and everything like that, but the guy actually knows what he's on about, and I trust everything he says, because it's sick. Bristol headliner, would love to. The show was sick, to be honest. It was fucking awesome. Any German headline shows in the future? Hope so. Anything from Japan I should bring to your next shows? I have no idea. Any of the Namco shit, to be honest. I can't wait to go to Japan someday. It's gonna be fucking sick. Are you coming to Texas? I think the Motionless store does Texas, if I'm not wrong. Any chance of an Emma or Austin from Orthodox feature having them fill in? Yeah, so when all the shit went down and I lost a lot of my brain cells, those guys stepped up and helped us out, and forever be in debt, and we'll forever be grateful for that, because it was a very awesome thing for them to do. So forever shout out Orthodox, and forever shout out Dying Wish for that, because it saved the tour, a lot of it. So yeah, it was sick. I don't know, maybe in the future there'll be a collab or a song or something, but I can't say for now that there's anything in the works. But yeah, they saved us on that one for sure, and I think I definitely, I mean, I know this for a fact, I came out of that tour a very different person that I went in, for better or worse, but like, it showed me the value of people a lot more, and the value of trusting in people rather than just thinking the world's out to get you a lot of the time. So yeah, it was nice leaving that talk, so that felt like definitely left it, being able to trust people and feeling like people aren't always out against you, and it's, you know, not so much of a competition, even though I never try to be competitive about it. I think sometimes it can creep up on you in very ugly ways. But yeah, it just showed that there's people there who give a fuck about us in more than a way than just that what can we can provide them. It, you know, it helped us out. So that was really nice. All really great people, all very nice, all very good bands. Lots of respect to them all. Will you release more MRI t-shirts? No, we won't. Sorry, it was a pre-order that we did. Also, it was, I can't even remember how much we ended up donating. I think we donated about $4,000 to shit. It's escaped my mind, but it's like Children's Trust or something like that. It's a charity that helps out kids in poverty at Christmas time and gives them presents or sends them somewhere for the day or the day after, so they can at least have the gift of Christmas, or they can have something post Christmas, whether if their faith doesn't align with the values of Christmas and Santa Claus and stuff. It sends them somewhere like for a day out afterwards as well, or if it does, it gives them presents for Christmas, so kids in poverty can have a Christmas too, which I think is a very beautiful thing. So yeah, if you picked up one of those shirts, cheers, because it probably gave someone a very nice Christmas, so thank you. Significance of the green and white enameled pins you're wearing in the video. I see you. I see you. You're onto it. I see you onto it. Hiya, Kate. Hiya. I got the Monster Reborn tee, and I love the Yu-Gi-Oh designs. Yeah, for real. I never want to reprint stuff or run stuff again, but that one just kind of went down so well that everyone was like freaking on it. So we did it for UK and Europe, and I think the Europe leftovers are gonna be up any day now. So I can't promise anything, but they'll be up any day now. If not, they are already up. So I think just search Static Dress merch on fucking Google and you'll be sound. Yeah. Jesus. Do you still have pain or symptoms from the accident? Alright, I'm going to say this once and I'm going to go through it. Hit my head really bad. Lost, for like 5 seconds, lost all my sight. Got like immediate migraines. Ended up having what they think was about 8 seizures in the night because of it. Was in hospital for a very long time. Caused a lot of blacking out, caused a lot of discomfort, a lot of pain. Stuff like I couldn't read sentences properly. It was fucking horrible, to be honest. I'm still dealing with a lot of it now because I can't. You'll have seen it through this. Honestly, it's like when I'm under stress, it gets worse. But I forget things that I should know. When I've gone into checkups now, they say that my long-term memories have been affected a lot. Like I've had to spend a lot of time relearning things or remembering things, like manually, like going through my camera feed and like scrolling through and finding shit. And it's very taxing a lot of the time because you can get very depressed from doing this shit. There's a lot of like horrible psychosis shit involved in it where I'll hear stuff that isn't there and I'll see stuff that isn't there, and it's like it's all from just like tapping my head. I don't know whether it was the floor or on someone, but just whatever went boof on my head that night, it just hit the right point, you know, and it just caused all these things. And I think playing the shows definitely didn't help afterwards, but you know, it's what we exist in and it's what we do now. I'm very grateful for all the people I have around me. I'm very grateful for all the times that, you know, people will give me. I'm very grateful for, you know, people being forgiving for when I can't get stuff done right. Yeah, it sucks, to be honest. Like, I'm still trying to deal with it. I'm still trying to get through it, but I'm trying my best to not let it get me down. And I'm not going to speak about it anymore other than this, but it's like, yeah, it's hard. It's very hard. But, you know, we move. There's good things in life. There's good things in life coming up. The year's going to be really exciting. There's going to be lots of fucking mad shit around the corner. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I don't really know what to say other than that, because otherwise I'll get really sad. So, yeah. Bless up health insurance. Thank fucking God. But yeah, music videos, all this other shit. Directing all these people down here in the masks was interesting as well, because when you're on set in a room like this venue, ceiling's super high. So whenever you shout or give an instruction, it literally just echoes around the entire room. We have a BTS video as well, which is probably going to drop in the next day or two, of everything you're seeing now, like an actual behind the scenes video. So if you want that when that drops, just get involved and check it out, because there's some behind the curtain moments that I don't think anyone even knows what we're like, and it's actually funny as fuck. Every time Sam hit his drums, you just couldn't hear anything at all. If you were shouting at extras to try to get them to do something, it was just like lost in a whirlwind. So that was funny as fuck and all. Bro, so many people in here. Static dress him rip. Oh, that's a good idea actually. I'll keep that one in the old bank. I'm not one for rips personally, but every time I've done them, and every time I've gone for one, people have loved them. So it's kind of that argument really of give the people what they want or try stick to your own shit. So it's a bit difficult because I also want to keep people happy as well, but then I also want to do what's good for us. I'm going to Manchester. What was this? I'm going to Manchester next month. I want to go to this place. Yeah, it's literally in the centre. If you just type in Manchester Art Museum, it's I think it's like the first one that'll come up because that's literally the name of it. Do Static Dress have stickers? Yeah, we normally just give them out of merch though. If you come up and ask for one, or you just like sign up to the fucking mailer and stuff like that, you just get them for free. There's always some cool designs that I've got. I don't know if I've got any on me right now, but there was like a Yoshimitsu rip from Tekken. I also did a I think it was an Evangelion rip. I think it was a Rare rip, which was really cool. And then there was just like the Chrome Elite one, where it was the OG kind of like sphere with the girl in the middle design that I did a few years ago. I just changed it out. Sorry, I'm just looking at questions right now. Oh, and we did trading cards. Yeah, shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, we did trading cards like a few years ago. That was pretty sick, wasn't it? Yeah, it's the Yoshimitsu rip. Don't know, man. Get yourself to a show. They're definitely there. Do a SmackDown versus Raw rip. One of my favorite memories ever is me and Sam talking on the phone for hours about SmackDown versus Raw. That was some good shit. I'm just jumping in YouTube right now because I realize I've just been ignoring the comments. Saw you back in North Carolina with Under Oath, one of my favorite shows I've ever been to. That tour was so long. That was like the longest tour that's ever done. And I remember turning around the last day of that. I remember this. Aaron saying to us that it was the longest tour that they've ever done. And I thought about that and I was like, you've been a band for like the length we've been alive. That's insane that this is the longest tour, you know. It was definitely on paper a good idea, but just that long is just insane. What should I draw? You should draw draw this. Ugh. Draw this, the OGR from Guns N' Roses, You Could Be Mine, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. That photo of Arnie, which is one of the coldest fucking things that has ever existed. Nothing will be as cool as that. That's what you should draw. Tag me in it when you're done. Will Face be on the new record? I don't know what you're on about. There isn't a record. Dude, your show at Masquerade in Atlanta was one of my fave. We've played Masquerade in Atlanta, I think, about 6 times or some shit now. I think we've played every room in there. The headline one was sick. The Dying Wish one was cool. The Loathe one was funny. The Nothing Nowhere one was big. Yeah, always been sick. It's always been sick. How do you translate your art direction to social media? This is the shit right here. Terribly is the answer. Terribly, because unfortunately the way that this band works goes against every bit of social media guideline and every algorithmic cleanse shit ever. Like that's the toughest thing about it is if me or George or whatever make a graphic it'll have text in it. You put text in a post, it gets penalized. If we make something, we'll blur it. We'll add like a little bit of something. There's constant stuff that we do that Instagram or like Facebook doesn't like. You know, it like actively goes against it. So we're constantly playing this battle of like, how can we appease it but also keep people seeing our posts, because there's also the very difficult thing of like retention rates and shit, because you'll get people who come along and like your band for like a month and then they're like, oh whatever, I'm over this shit. But it's like making sure the people who do give a fuck about it are still being able to see it, and that's what's really difficult. Like whenever you see a post of ours or any shit, just interact with it somehow, because like I'm saying this on behalf of like every band in the same position that we are right now. It's a fucking struggle getting this shit off the ground unless you're like doing this shit where you're constantly talking to the camera and being like, hey, what's up Instagram, my band sucks. Like it's really, it's grueling sometimes to be like, oh, I want to push this format, I want to push this like photo, I want to push this image, and unless it's like a TikTok where you're talking to the camera and being like over the top and fucking annoying, it feels like you just don't get seen. So if you ever see something, just engage with it somehow, share it with your friends, do all this other dumb shit, keep spinning the tunes and listening to the music, and just keep enjoying stuff, I think. And I think your engagement is the thing which kind of keeps people knowing that it's worth doing. You know, like there was the whole moment when kind of stopped doing the photo of taking the poster on the wall, and that's because in my head I was just like damages the engagement clearly, or like it's adverse affecting us. And then there was someone who said it to me. They were just like, oh, why don't you do the post on the wall thing anymore? And I just sat there and thought to myself, I was like, you know what, I actually fucking know I'm doing it because I was scared that social media is like and then I'm like, why should we care as a unit about what anyone else does? We want to make shit for people who give a fuck about it. Like we want to be proud of it ourselves and do it this way. And I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna settle anymore for like trying to appease shit. We've already been down that road where you're trying to appease people and do stupid things to fucking help dumb men in music make money. Like it's, you know, I think this is definitely like the redemption arc era now, you know, like we're definitely like working back towards doing the shit that we want to do because we want to do it, and having like, we always had like the good, like, you know, the solid us at heart, but now it's like we can actually steer the ship to do it properly. I hate the content creator trending sound angle, and it's the worst thing to do as an artist. Yeah, it's the fucking worst. Like, I ain't good at this shit. I'm not, okay? I am not good at this. But I'm like, doing these streams is like as much as you can kind of make me do, because I can like not worry about things, I can just get on with it. Doing like constant look at me shit, like I want to make songs, I want to make art, I want to do all this other shit, and this constant like, you've got to be this loud fucking annoying thing, I don't get it. I'm never gonna get it, because I care about everything that you see and hear right now. I don't care about being famous or being popular or having people like, oh, you're the best. That's not what this is about, and it's never been about that. It's about inspiration, not admiration, and that's the bottom line. It's about making people want to go out and do things, want to go out and create things. It's not making people want to be like, this band's amazing, I love you guys. You speak to any of us individually, you'll probably realize within 4 seconds that none of us are like in it for that reason at all. We just want to do sick shit that people can enjoy, not sick shit that makes us look cool. Like, that's the bottom line of it, man. And it's just annoying that we exist in like this sphere where it's like, oh, you've got to be this weird personality shit online, you know. The twins give a Gaga vibe. I hope so. The goat coming through. Best thing to do for the algo is to separate it from the music. Yeah, I think sometimes you got to bend, like, it's hard because I think sometimes you got to bend the knee to bump the numbers up so then your post gets seen by people. So it's like you've got to find your way of finding your niche to do your thing in a way that appeases a fucking app to then be like, oh, cool. And it's like, I think our TikTok is something that I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck to work it, because it's like, it can work 1 month and then not work the next. And it's like, you've got to get like 5 in a row and then you'll get one that does well. And it's difficult, man. It's really difficult because I'm trying to not be like running myself dry with like, please like this song, because I know all the people who are here and other shit like that are the people that actually care about it, and I know that people enjoy it and also the shit, and you know, I hope people enjoy it. Like, I really do. Sorry, I'm just scrolling back up on this. This stream's just gone fucking mental. I use social media to promote my band. I don't use my band to promote social media. That's what's up. That's what's up right there. This fucking, like, ooh, I'm a fucking content guy. Yeah, it literally is that, bro. Oh, my fucking shit's just died. Hold on. Everything is dying. Hold on. One sec. I haven't even got my charger here. I'll do it. Hold on. It's all going wrong. Run. Hold on. I'm losing all my shit. If there's anyone's videos or anything that I should check out, feel free to let me know in chat and I'll give them a spin in just a sec, because I need some more fucking music and more videos and other shit like that in my life. Sorry, I'm just going back to my chat just now. Microwave reveal. It's TV. It's not. Instagram will burn, apparently. Hitting up Outbreak, yeah. There's so much shit going on here. Sorry, give me 2 secs. And that's the bottom line. And that's the bottom line. Shout out to Stone Cold, brother. I mean, again, it's Static Dress, Knock Loose for Slam Dunk. Maybe. It'd be fun, wouldn't it? Sorry, let me just try log back into this shit. I've got like 2 things open for chat right now because it's just absolutely going to ass. We missed you in New York. You were a few months ago. When will you be back to headline? Not too sure. That was like the last show that I kind of did before everything went mental as well, so I can't really remember it. So it might have been good, might have been okay. Do you plan on touring with Loathe again? If so, would there be a Houston, Texas show? I mean, we're doing Australia. I don't think we're going to be doing much more with them other than Australia, unfortunately, just because it's just like repeating the same thing and just bringing it out. I'm so happy for all my friends' success and everything they do, for sure, but I just don't think we'll just do that thing where bands just forever run the same thing back again and again and again, unfortunately. In Latam? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Stoke show went not soon enough, bruv. Have you seen Stare by Sam Foster with young Ryan Gosling? I think it's a super sick film and dark aesthetic that you could enjoy. Stare. I haven't, to be honest. Anyone else seen that shit? I've not checked any of that shit out. From Joy. Shout out From Joy. For real. Will you be at Download? No, unfortunately not this year, because we did it last year and it was sick. Did you check out the leaked Paper Kingdom MCR album? I did indeed. Shout out my boy Jack for sending me it, because I forgot to fucking download it and then the link disappeared for the download. Yeah. But yeah, they released that, and that was sick. You can tell it's definitely demos, but it literally sounds like Placebo if they were trying to be like more like creepy and weird, which is sick. There's so many fucking comments going on. Sorry, hold on. What was the first gig you went to? First proper gig I went to. Guns N' Roses at I think it was the Motorpoint Arena. No, Guns N' Roses in Manchester, MEN. That was it. Yeah, I think that was my first proper gig, and they came on 2.5 hours later, and I was so pissed. But I was also so young that it didn't really matter. I was still in school, and it was sick. Will you ever do any more small California shows? I want to come say hi again, but when you're at Forum, I'm sure that won't happen. Not saying anything, but maybe. Do you still have that Matrix I gave you, and did you play it to the end? Hold on. It was this one. And yeah, it's the game. It's the game that I've completed the most times out of anything I own, because it's the best game in the world. If you haven't played this on anything, sort your fucking life out. For real, sort your life out though. It's fucking unreal. Have you played Control? I've not played Control. I don't know what the fuck that is. Static Dress was actually the first real gig I went to. That's insane. Hope it wasn't too bad. Hope you had a good time, and I hope you go to more. Do you have the Gundams? I gave you a build. We did them all, and they're on the bar. I think I have one somewhere, or at least have a piece of it, because I know we built them all, and I know Sam was having a bad time building his, and I kept laughing at him. I remember that, and then I remember them being built, and we had them inside the wagon, and they were all like assembled and lined up for like weeks, and then every time we go over a bump, one would like fly off and get fucking destroyed, and then have to get rebuilt. So that was pretty funny. You still got that dual disc lying around? Yeah, I do, but it's at Beaves' house, because I was like, you'll be able to keep this safe whilst I'm moving. Did you spin the Yu-Gi-Oh game I got you? I have not, but it is literally in my drawer. It's in my drawer somewhere, and this drawer is absolutely disgusting to look inside right now, so it is somewhere there, bro. Thank you so much for that, by the way. Any chance of a Wales headline some point? I realise this. I don't know if we've ever headlined like Cardiff or like Swansea at all, or anything like that, ever, which is a bit mad to think. Tell everyone to bring their 3DSs to the Brisbane Loathe show so I can get street passes. The 3DS thing at the gig, I don't know where the fuck that came from, and I don't know why the fuck it keeps happening, but the real goats know it's the PSP camera. The PSP camera at the show, that's the real one right there. 3DS out, PSP camera in. Everyone's mentioned this Control thing. I definitely need to look it up. Any hair color changes in the future? You not seeing my washed out bullshit right now I got going on? Come on, bro. Easy, yeah? The PSP camera is worth so much right now? Real? No fucking way. I'm looking this up right now. $100 bar? £100? This shit was like £100 when it came out. That's fucking insane. Have you ever heard the band Blanket? Yeah, I have actually. Good band. I always get them confused with another band from the UK that used to exist. But no, I don't know anyone in that band. But from what I heard, it's quite good. Cubicle Dialogue is my favourite song released in the last 5 years. Thanks for your music. Wow, we've played it live twice. I think it was definitely an overlooked song. For sure. Because playing it at Burn Down Fest a while back was sick. If you're not on tour at the end of 2027, you need to play My Wedding in Stoke. Deal. Covers only. Sorry if it's already been asked, but when did you guys film and record the vid? It was recorded in was it November before we went on tour? I think. I don't even know. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was recorded in November, just before we went on tour. Seen your story repost about a song by Concealer, sick band. Defo have them open for you in the US. Yeah, dope band. Them, Concealer, Holder, I Promise the World, someone else. There's like another couple of bands all in that like sphere, and I mean, like, I don't really think we have anything, unless someone can correct me. Bands like that in the UK ain't really like a thing yet. I think it's like another. I think we're on the verge of it, but I know everyone's still in the like Poison the Well era right now, and everyone's just still trying to sound like a Sanction clone or like, you know, weird old school metalcore, like fucking church statue shit. Bitter Pill. Name seems familiar. Can you play Marisol more often? Would love to, but it's just like we do it when we headline. Car Underwater as well. Yeah, there you go. Dope band. Bury Your Idols. There was another band. It's like from fucking Newcastle. Oh, what are they called? What the fuck are they called? They're really sick though, but I cannot remember the fucking name of them for the life of me. My Diary to You. No, it's not My Diary to You. I'm vibing the New God Complex. The New God Complex? Oh, it's just the last thing they put out. Shout out Buffalo. What's your take on Follow Me Scissors? Dope band. Absolute fucking beast. I wish they'd released more shit. I wish they'd play near me at some point. I wish we could see them live. Followed it for a hot minute. Liked it for that hot minute. I think play their cards right and do the right shit. They could absolutely be fucking mental. Falling with Scissors. I've always backed that shit so hard. It's been so sick. Like, I don't think they've ever done a foot wrong. And once again, it's just seeing an artist care about things. Like, even if, like, I like all their shit, but even if I didn't like their shit, I'd still be like backing it, because at least they're trying. You guys record guitar with a JCM 800. Shit sounds unreal. Vin the Goat coming through. The man with the world's biggest hands. Not me, Vin. The man with the world's biggest hands. Outlandish question, but do you have a favorite perfume or scent? That is a very personal question, actually. But anything by Creed is the go-to. Shout out Amber again. Looking forward to whatever underscores is dropping next. Yeah, me too. So I recently started getting way more into underscores and that whole realm of shit. again because it kind of just like passed me by a bit. But it's really sick. Any idea what happened to that? Any idea what happened on that stage during Stick to Your Guns set in Zurich? I have no idea. Apparently there was some crazy shit going on, and just these fucking weird freaks turned up and just started assaulting the band, man. Don't know who it could have been. We don't know who it was to this day, but I know Josh from Stick to Your Guns is he said to me he's never going to be the same again. It was fucked. It was really fucked up. Ollie, you remind me of Finny. Fuck off. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No. Oh no. Please do a song with Landmarks. The Landmark show we did, crazy good. In Paris, unreal. It was sick as fuck. If you were at that Landmark show, cheers. Because that show for all of us was unbelievable. And seeing that band as well, this is the thing. The music for me, I've never like been into like that style ever. But like seeing them grow from being on like bottom of bills for like years and years and years and all being like 2 of 6 or some shit, and now just being so big that they can play multiple shows in France and sell them all out, and then play like the mini arena shit where it was like 7,000 people or something dumb, is so sick to see. Because it's just a band that's grinded. They've not had like a viral fucking dance move or some bullshit kickoff. They've just done it. They're insanely tight and they're all insanely talented. Like, big fucking respect. Like, also doing a lot of lyrics in French. Props. I can't speak French, so the lyrics might be shit, but you got something there, bud. It's sick. As a cool guy dancing in the pit but heavy band, what are your favourite scary hard guy bands like Orthodox, Knock Loose and Chamber? Scary band? Favourite scary band? Scariest band I've ever seen was the first time I saw Sanction in New Cross Inn in London. It was absolutely fucking terrifying. I feel like a lot of bands these days rip from Sanction so much. Like, so much. Even though I know Sanction like have their inspirations and do wear them on their sleeve quite a lot, I feel like a lot of heavy bands wouldn't be where they are without Sanction. It was very, they're still like kind of active, but very underrated, criminally underrated even. Amazing lyrics, amazing songs, and just fucking so good live. Like, couldn't say a fucking bad thing about them. Like, I genuinely watched them and was scared. I was like, oh, okay, this is fucked up. Also, seeing Vane for the first time. I saw Vane's first UK show, and I was like, oh, this is terrifying, actually. Did you guys keep the prologue painting I got in June? Yes. I think Sam or George has that, though. But that was one of the best things I've ever seen. Thank you for painting that. I was fucked up. The Pits from Nasty got me fucked up. Yeah. Sick band. They mention opinions on Bodyweb. Dope. Dope band. Doing it well. Louis Hardy. Reality. Europe B cities tour. We need to conquer the A cities first, my dude. Like, Europe's still a long way for us, and I don't think there's any shame in that either. I don't think there's any shame in growing from nothing. I think a lot of people don't want to have this like conception of ever being this like this like vision of being small at any point, but I feel like you've got to have it, and it's these days it's kind of cool just being honest with yourself and being like, hey, we're playing to know people who don't know us and all this other shit and growing out. So definitely got a lot of growing to do in Europe, especially. What are your thoughts on the new Converge album? Haven't checked it out, honestly. Probably give it a listen after this, in all fairness, but yeah, definitely need to check that out. Thoughts on Ghostman's art style? I don't know. I don't even know. Didn't My Boy get cancelled for some shit as well? Used to be into it. Used to love it. Then it just got a bit weird. How'd you come up with your ideas for songs lyrically and shit? Recently, from the past few songs, I've written from myself for once. And I'm finding it a very different approach and a very, like, unusual kind of stance to be running from. So I'm still trying to figure it out, but it's putting down a lot of shit, which means a lot. So when I'm performing it live, I'm like losing my shit a lot more, which I don't know if it is a good thing or a bad thing, but it's definitely something different. Does anyone in the band like Sabrina Carpenter? I had a dream that I was best mates with her, and it was really weird, and we were in a Buc-ee's, and it was, I'm saying this out loud, it was very odd. It was very odd. Because I think what my brain had done, it mashed together a video that we've got of where we went to Buc-ee's for the first time, and Vin kicked a football at my head, and it was funny as fuck, and then I mashed that with Sabrina Carter's espresso video, or whatever it's called, and it just made this whole story in my head, and then I woke up and went, that was fucking weird. There's a guy called Matt Glocky that does covers. There's a guy who does covers on YouTube, and he did a Sabrina Carpenter song in the style of Glassjaw, and I think it's one of the coolest fucking things. I think it's honestly one of the coolest fucking things on the internet. Like, it's so good. Hold on. I'm fucking gonna get this shit up. Give me 2 secs. We're doing this right now. Glassjaw. Typing with one finger because, you know, it just got to be done.
You have it listen, you type it in, and then you go digging.
You literally just drag it in, and it'll be an audio clip.
This plugin is especially sick because, like, as soon as you put something in, it's a limitless amount of potential ideas.
Type in cello, hit find samples, and it will automatically find them synced to 184 BPM and D minor.
I don't even think I can do this, to be honest. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be fucking bummed. Oh, I can do it. Yeah.
If Glassjaw
Right.
wrote
Just
Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter, send this to a Sabrina Carpenter fan. They'll probably
watch
hate
this
it.
because it's fucked.
I know I have good judgment. I know I have good taste. It's funny and it's ironic that only I feel that way. I promise I'll now you're deafened, and everyone likes mistakes. But just don't. You're an actor, so act like a stand-up guy.
Like, this shit's so fucking good.
Whatever devil's inside you, don't let him out tonight.
Fucked up.
That's all I'm asking, baby. That's all I'm asking. Oh, please, 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 don't prevent.
Straight up. Oops, hold on. Shit. Sorry, bro. Yeah, like, honestly, one of my favorite fucking things on YouTube is that video. I watch it so often because I'm just like, God, fucking damn it, this is so good. Yeah, if you want to find that video, just type in Sabrina Carpenter Glassjaw because it's fucking, it's absolutely fucked up. It is absolutely fucked up, like proper just gutted type shit. He just like, I have no idea how this man's not just made a fucking huge band, because he has like loads of other ones where he's done like Korn and Deftones and like all this other shit, but this one I just stuck with me for ages because I was like, it's so good. Oh, Sam's linked it in chat. If you want to go check it out, just fucking save that link. 'Cause it's sick. I need to get this guy to a show, man. I just need to meet him and be like, what the fuck? He's got new music coming out at 20th. He does his own music? Shit. Does it sound like this, or is it just like fucking gent or some shit? Unironically, used to listen to Everlong in the style of Deftones 24/7. That's a thing? What? I can't find him related, so we're not going to get it, unfortunately. Favorite Glassjaw song? Natural Born Farmer? Probably. I don't. Oh man, that's too hard. Natural Born Farmer, or God fucking damn it, man. Pink Roses, maybe. Yeah, it's fucked up. Him and Static Dress collab song. I wish, bro. I fucking wish. Remind me a bit of Our Last Night. Why are you avoiding my Alexis on Fire questions? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you most afraid of? The fucking internet every day. Ruining my fucking life. Burning my brain. Turning me into an android. Your design stuff is sick. How did you get into that? Do you do it for other bands? I do it for other bands. I used to do a bit of graphic design on the side for other people, like making merch and shit. I still do it when I've got the free time to do it. Unfortunately, at the minute I'm slammed and I'm already behind on other stuff because of everything that happened, recently, and tour and stuff. I've just been like way behind on shit that I should have handed in, which is really fucking annoying. But I'll probably be doing shit again by the end of the year, I imagine. What was your favourite, most inspirational band that you've toured with so far? Favourite band to tour with? Touring with Under Oath was fucking hilarious. It was really good. I'd have an obvious answer if I could actually remember. Touring with Soul Blind was sick. Fuck, man. What fucking tours did we do? Dunno. Oh, so there's a show with Alexis on Fire in the works. There is not. Confirmed. Seeing you open for Under Earth was always introduced. It worked. We gained one fan from the tour. Yes! Yes! We gained one fan! Seeing you support Creeper. Oh, that was sick. Yeah, Creeper was cool. Bring Soul Blind back over here. That'd be sick. That'd be fucking awesome, to be honest. For me, it's just an excuse to hang out with people who are sick. You know, like just to hang out with good people is priceless in value, honestly. Absolutely priceless. The whole Dying Wish tour, everyone on that was fucking rad as well. That was sick. Chain reaction shows will be missed. Yeah, really sick. Really sick show. Foreign hands over here. I wish. RCD tour was how I actually probably got into you guys and was vaguely aware of you. Hit up the Manchester show because it was my birthday and changed my life forever. Oh, that's dope. Thanks for coming. That's actually awesome. Thanks for coming. That show was fucking so warm. And then that random fucking guy got on stage and I was just like, what is happening here? Actually, I'm going to find that video right now. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. One second. Let me just... Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm finding this video. So basically this old guy gets on fucking... I'm saying old guy. This dude gets on stage and I don't know what the fuck's going on, but he's like bleeding like fuck out of nowhere. Right. Hold on. Right, I think it's in this video. But I'm not too sure, so bear with me. I think it's here. But basically, in short, if I can't fucking find it in the next 2 minutes, I'm just gonna fuck off. Yeah, no, it's not here. Ooh. Right. I think it's before that. What the fuck? Right.
Fuck yes.
So for reference, someone's fucking dad just appeared out of nowhere. Just appeared out of literally nowhere, and I was like, what the fuck is, like, but all I see is I'm facing Sam, it's all going on, and then I just look to my right and there's this dude just covered in blood, like just absolutely fucked. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He's also like here, and he's like, and I'm like, what do I do? Why are you here? Please fuck off. It was insane. So you see our tech Creasy at the side come up and just like take him off stage But it's just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, the show's going sick. Everyone's having a good time. I'm literally like, oh, it couldn't go any better. But I also love how he gets up and then pulls his fucking pants up. Like, what the actual fuck are you doing, bruv? And he gets... What the fuck? He's just hit the wrong side quest and been like, oh shit. And he actually drags him off stage. I don't know what he was trying to do.
Yo, make some noise for this guy real quick.
But yeah, very interesting moment that I'm never going to forget. Fuck knows what he's doing. Apparently got a kick shit. Apparently he got the shit rocked out of him because he was being a fucking freak. So, good end to the story. Don't come back. Safe as fuck. But yeah, yeah, just that bloke. Just that guy. What the fuck? Yeah. People are always like, yeah, no barricade shows. And then shit like this happens and I'm like, maybe it's a good idea, actually. You know, maybe it's a good idea because it keeps fucking weirdos away from me. So that'd be nice. Yeah, got on a bit of a tangent. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, thanks for coming through. Probably going to just end this here. Massive shout outs to absolutely everyone who worked on the video. Recapping back round. Shout outs to Zach and Pri, Tom, Amber, Jackie, Rue, like everyone involved making it happening. All the rest of my boys who aren't here right now. It was great. Keep streaming the song, keep spinning it, share it with your mates. More people might like it. Blessed to still be here, even if it's a bit slower. You know, thanks for being real. Hopefully see you soon. Yeah.